Okay everyone, it's a Saturday night. I've taken a day and calmed down after this disaster here that you're looking at. And you join me now where at a time when I am now just going to try and clean up the mess and prepare it for before I attempt to repair it. I've looked at the underside of the printed circuit board, and the pins on the strip here appear fine. I don't know if it's received any damage inside it from the heat, but I want to have, well, I hope not. Yeah, I hope not. So, just trying to get as much of the dirt and crap away from this area. Now, if you don't recall, I have removed the two audio jacks from this socket and this socket. That's them there, okay? The white and the red one. Now behind them, however, there was two capacitors, one here and another one here, and I used the hot air gun to reflow the solder to remove them. But in doing so, I have unfortunately removed a resistor that was in here and another component that was in here. Now, the resistor has two pads, but this other component here has three pads, and I don't understand. Maybe it was just that this pad here doesn't seem to have any solder on it, and there's only solder on these two pads. But I don't recall that being in at an angle, so I'll need to look at that. That's labelled Q62, or is it 621 possibly? So I don't know what that's referring to, so I'll need to look into that and find out. I'm just picking some of the cotton strands away. So, I best get the soldering iron back on. This soldering iron heats up a lot faster than the old one I had, but you know, it's got a lot finer point, so that's understandable. Now, that's not actually cleaning up that great. There's still sort of a dark. Well, I'm wondering if the soldering, not the soldering iron, but the reflow gun has scorched this area just a little bit. Anyway. Let's see what we can do here. So this solder work, this is a new technique to me. I've never seen this done before that I can remember, and it's surprisingly good. A little bit fiddly, you know, it's not a magic technique. It's got its, you know, it's got its problems. Now, just for future reference, this little pad here on Q621 doesn't appear to have any solder on it, and the two here to well, depends on which way you look at it, I suppose. But the nearest, the resistor bank, are showing signs of previously having solder on them, and then the next one is definitely got solder on both pads. So I'll clean that up next. Okay. Alright, I don't think it really needs to be any cleaner than that, with solder wise anyway. Still got dirt coming off. Oh. Right. Oh no, that's okay. Off camera, I have a very small bit of paper containing the two components which were mounted here and here, and it had somehow gotten overturned, and I was concerned there for a moment that I'd lost them. I'm still concerned about how I'm going to fit them back on, but we'll see. So, I think what I will do next is to put some flux on these pads. And to use some new solder I got just today. This is much thinner, so hopefully I'll have better luck applying it. Now what I'm thinking about doing here is to basically just slightly re-tin these pads. What I'm attempting to do here is just get the smallest amount of solder, heat the pad up a little bit and get the smallest amount of solder on it so that it will assist in putting the new, not the new, but replacing the old components on it. I might be doing the wrong thing, I don't know. I'll give it a go to see. Leave that one empty. So, well, that's quarter of an hour already, folks. It's just gone as quick as that. So I'll leave it there, and that'll be another video. And I will return when I try to put these components back on. Yeah, so bye for now.